Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic: what is the best video game for couples to play? Little Big Planet. My husband and I have never laughed harder when we were playing the Boomtown level and one of us kept setting off the bombs. Good lord, I don't understand why I had to go through 100 other games to get to LBP. This is the perfect family game. Edit, it was way down when I commented, but glad to see it on the top. I scrolled for a few seconds, was surprised not to see LBP and did a search to find it before commenting myself. Should be higher up IMO. My wife doesn't really like video games, but she loves playing co-op Lego Jurassic Park with me. So I think most of the Lego games would work. They are also great if you want to play with your kids. My son and I have played all the Lego video games countless times. They're a blast without being too intense for someone who isn't that into video games. We don't enjoy the newest ones quite as much because they've tried to make them cooler without adding any challenge. Tap O repeatedly while your character does cool moves. But they're still fun. I'd recommend Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Lego Batman 2, to start, especially if you're a fan of any of those franchises. Edit, people have shamed me for leaving off Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, and they are right to do it. It's an awesome Lego game. Next year there's Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, and I'm counting down the days. I'm not a hardcore gamer, but my Fias plays several first-person shooters and things like that. We both play the Lego games because we can both complete them 100% every time, and it's a fun goof-off game that isn't too serious. The bugs get to us every now and then, but nothing like a good gaming session and some good conversation while we wait for the game to unfreeze every now and then. Lovers in a Dangerous Space Atom. You both pilot a spaceship and have to cooperate to complete the levels. It's super fun and the music is great. It's a really great game and it's even better with more players. But I only have one girlfriend. Gang Beasts, trust me, you will laugh yourselves to death. And if you like that goofy nonsense, Human Fall Flat is a good co-op puzzle game with the same kind of mechanics. Edit, if you guys want to see some gameplay, I highly recommend Few House. They have a few hilarious playthroughs that aren't too long. Upvote for Human Fall Flat. It's probably my favorite game ever, and it's great how they've added a workshop too. Stardew Valley. I didn't know it was a two-player game. That's awesome. It's multiplayer on PC, and maybe Switch. Multiplayer for the PS4 is still coming soon. No idea about the Xbox. Overcooked, if you love a cooperation challenge. It could also ruin your relationship. My boyfriend always yells at me and barks orders. He's very sweet, but the moment we start playing Overcooked he can't seem to hide his disdain and frustration. He doesn't even want to play anymore because he doesn't like who he turns into. Towerfall on the other hand, were fucky pros. Edit, for a better picture, he basically turns into Dennis Reynolds in Philly Traffic. Ah, the Gordon Ramsay syndrome. I had so much fun playing this with my girlfriend until she decided to go on break, then it became just me trying to race the clock. Me, babe, we need to make tomato soup, why are you in the corner? Her, I'm on break. Me, what? Thought this was a Ross situation. Superclips. It's for two people and it's where people work together. It's even better at making your friends hate you than Mario Party. Pink. WTF are doing Pink? You fucking snipped me, why I had the perfect fit, you dope. Underrated response. My girlfriend's more of a mobile gamer than a console one, and the laid-back tone of this puzzle game is perfect. Also, the characters and scenarios are adorable. Edit, well, it was underrated. If one of you is a gamer but the other is surprisingly, Pokemon Go. Go for a walk, talk to each other, catch critters. Nice casual date. Card games like Hearthstone could be easily learned, and surprisingly I learned recently that non-gamer adults find Spyro to be easily learned and enjoyed. Edit 2, holy crap, I forgot about the Jackbox party games. They are meant more for a group of friends to play, but if my BF and I can get our family members to play it with us, you can pretty much drag along anyone to play it. Lots of trivia games and hilarious stuff, you just need one big screen and your phones to play it. If you both like games but one of you prefers to watch as opposed to play, literally any horror or puzzle game. Note, only play horror games if the player is capable of handling the other randomly jumping at nothing or randomly freaking out. No, I'm not saying that as if I'm that person or anything. If you're both gamers looking for a fun time, Stardew Valley, Terraria, the Halo franchise, Portal 2, Dynasty Warriors / any of their Nintendo spin-off counterparts, Diablo 2 / Diablo 3, WoW or Destiny. If you're into MMOs, Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, specifically the Afterbirth mod for enhanced fun, We Were Here and We Were Here Too, great teamwork games. If you're both gamers and you really want to test the boundaries between fun and rage because whatever, Overcooked, the older Mario parties, Mario Kart, Manual Samuel, Cook Serve Delicious. 1 and 2, Octodad, Super Smash Bros., unless you're playing with computers and items added. Edit, I wanted to add if you're both gamers and you are also both fans of puzzle games, The Witness is another interesting game. It's mind-boggling and needs to have an evening dedicated to it, as well as pen and paper. My boyfriend and I did a playthrough of it, and by the end we had a dozen pictures on our phones and 12 pages of scribbled down nonsense like patients in an asylum slowly going through a mental breakdown. This would be under the rage category mostly, but it's by far one of the more memorable experiences I've had with my partner playing video games. Edit 3, Jesus fuck, I post this on my lunch break at work and get over 100 messages, thanks for giving me a heart attack y'all. I kid. Though for real, some of you reminded me of some great games I forgot. For the more complex communicative or rage-inducing games, Cuphead, Surgeon Simulator, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, Enter the Gungeon, Bloodborne or Dark Souls if you both have copies of the games. For more accessible, beginner-friendly games, or for gamers looking for a fun time, Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Atom, Borderlands, Guild Wars 2, FF14 and Old School RuneScape for MMO fans, Monster Hunter World, Payday 2, GTA 5 Online, Risk of Rain 2, Rust. For the watchers, visual novel or story games are definitely a good pick, Until Dawn, Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, Life is Strange, The Last of Us. I'm 100% sure I've missed a lot of suggestions, so just keep going through this thread honestly and you'll probably find a lot of suggestions for you and your partner to check out. Terraria is pretty fun for co-op. Came here to say this as Terraria is our go-to game to play together. My wife never got into 3D FPS controls, but grew up playing Mario and DK, so the 2D approach in Terraria is great for her. It's a lot of fun, and it works well using phones / tablets as well. 1.3 is finally coming. Edit, little did I know it was released today. My wife and I play .starve together a lot on the PC. We both have our own PCs and it is such a great time. Edit, first ever gold, that is awesome, thanks a ton. Besides DST, my wife and I love playing single-player detective games where you need to solve an overarching mystery. We get addicted and we must complete it together, and she usually watches and helps solve while I do the actual playing. They are a slow burn with hardly any action and are great to spend time with a partner on. Examples are The Pace Creek Killings and Return of the Obra Dii as our two favorites we spent dedicated time together on. Can't believe I had to scroll this far to see DST. Good choice though, I used to play it with my ex too. Really teamwork building, haha. Edit, my very first silver, thanks friend. Also when I first commented this, DST was all lines the way down, hence the scrolling so far. Apparently not good enough teamwork building. Overcooked. This game is like marriage counseling for us. We either figure it out and work together, or we let out our frustrations over how fucking incompetent the other person is. It's even more interesting playing it since my girlfriend used to be a line cook and still works in the service industry. Even though it's a game, she would say behind you and get way too into it. Right. It either makes your marriage stronger or pushes you towards divorce. Or, like me, I just let my wife play with her friend on the side while I ignore everything that's going on in the other room. You were supposed to do the fucking dishes. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to manage the stove, not burn all the ingredients. All depends on what kind of games you're into, but me and my wife have really enjoyed Minecraft. She loves to build, I love to explore and set up farms and shit. Resident Evil 5, nothing is as ostentatious a show of love as saving your wife from a chainsaw man, or vice versa. Edit, vice versa as in me saving her from the chainsaw man. Though I guess in the end he is the one who truly needed saving. Rayman Legends, good platforming fun. You can easily knock your friends into their death though, so this one is a marriage tester. Gang beasts, with other friends as well. She loves this game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance a half/3, finding the first two may be tedious, edit, to find, but the third is out on Switch and very solid if you like arcadey brawlers. Divinity, Original Sin, 1 and 2. Local co-op on PS4 and I think PC as well. We love this game. It's basically D&D in video game form. Dungeons and Dragons. We play 3.5e cores, that's what we learn it on. I DM 2 campaigns that she is a player in, and we also play in 2 other campaigns that are DM'd by different friends of ours. She also just likes to watch me play more cinematic games like The Last of Us, which she was very invested in. We switch off games like Splatoon 2 and Katamari as well. I strive to be in as many D&D games as you are, hot damn. We have a very regular work schedule and we don't go to all of them weekly. The 2 I don't DM switch of every other Sunday. The 2 I do DM happen every now and then, just kinda whenever people have time.